Carrie and Tommy will launch in just a second to brighten your day. With CommBank Yellow, you get discounts and exclusive experiences, more recognition for you, and benefits for your business too. Say hello to CommBank Yellow today.
It's the one and only
Carrie Bickmore.
And Tommy Little.
This
Is Carrie and Tommy.
Yes, welcome to it. And it's a big show on the podcast today, guys. And you're getting us mid-recovery.
Well, Carrie smelled her own feet.
Smell.
Yeah, because you don't wear socks,
No,
man.
I know, but my shoes got wet and I didn't dry them, and so I walked through a puddle and I've worn them into work, and now I've just sniffed my feet. I'm sorry, everybody.
How do you get your foot? Like, your foot was nearly in your mouth.
Yeah,
then.
I can suck on my toes.
It's weird that you know that straight off the top of your
Yeah,
head.
I know.
No,
I
but
know.
I can. Look, I can put them. I can
No,
actually.
hang on.
At Carrie Tommy
hang
Show
on,
on the
hang on.
socials, if
Just
any of you
first,
sickos want to see that.
we believe you.
That's what I can do.
Carrie, no one asked.
Oh, my God. She's actually got both heels behind her head.
And the gayest member of our team just saw what you ate for lunch, and his exact reaction was, "Oh my God, what a review! Oh my gosh, my legs!" So we've got recovery
Yeah, we should
boots
point
on.
out what's going on because there's a...
So we have these inflatable recovery boots on.
Because we're marathon trainers. It's me half marathon, you full
Athletes.
marathon.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Can you smell my feet?
Is it the feet? What? You're the one that put your legs behind your head. I'm just.
Other one.
So-
Sorry, this
We're
is
doing
such a
compression
chaotic way.
boots.
We're putting compression boots on.
And we
because
should-
apparently that's what all athletes do.
Yeah, we should
when
say
they're
thank you to
training.
Revolution
Oh my gosh.
Performance Training and Gentle Recovery in South Melbourne.
Oh, they're
for the
wonderful
boots.
then.
Yes.
They are fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're meant to do
these-
is you put them in these boots.
Oh
and then
my
they
gosh,
tighten,
Carrie.
They tighten your
Tommy's
legs.
are on already and
mine
they're
are
inflating.
on and they're inflating. So I've never felt actually.
Hard down there?
Are
No.
they tightening it really bad?
No, this is just the most affection I've felt in a long time.
Is it like a tight hug for
Yeah,
your
everyone's
legs?
they're hugging my feet.
That's
Oh,
yeah.
cute.
They're meant to enhance blood flow, reduce muscle soreness, and accelerate the removal of metabolic waste. Good luck, I got a bit of it. Ultimately helping athletes, that's us, recover faster and improve performance. Because, Carrie, how far out from the marathon are we? This, of course,
I
the
think
Big
we
Five
are
Marathon in South Africa to raise money for your foundation.
46 days.
Is that it?
Yes, out. Oh, it's funny. So what do they just tighten you? Or like it's like if you're having your blood pressure checked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice around your feet, isn't it?
So are they going to get back, because I've kept my socks on, you haven't because you don't wear socks, you sicko. Are they going to get back these smelly inflatable boots?
Oh, sorry.
Everyone's standing so far away from you.
They really smell. I've
Even the
never had
straight
smelly
guy, Sam,
feet,
is
and they
standing
really
so
smell.
far away from
They
you.
smell, don't they?
there too before.
Anyway,
Less about our
we need to
pre-show
talk about
routine.
we need to talk about my
demands.
running regime up next because
We need to talk about you wearing nappies. That's what we need to talk
we're
about.
nappy running.
Wow. That's what we need to talk about next. Stay with us.
Carrie and Tommy.
For your Tuesday, Arvo, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little, and that gentle vibrating noise you can hear in the background.
It's our
is-
recovery boots.
That's right.
The Giver. That was
funny.
your nickname in high school, wasn't it, Jesse?
Yes.
Yes, good to clarify.
Just to double check.
So we are wearing recovery boots because, Carrie, we're training for your Big Five marathon in South Africa, raising money for your foundation to find a cure for brain cancer. Sorry if I stumble over words. It's because these boots are so tight.
They go a bit
The
like when you're having your
blood
blood
flow.
pressure done around your arm and they tighten your arm.
my God.
But the whole, all
Yeah.
down your
Tommy,
legs, they do
Tommy
it.
said that his wasn't tight enough when
Yeah.
it was on level 4, and so I
Uh-huh.
turned it from zone 1 up to zone 5, and
I've
then
got
up
it
to
on
level
5,
7.
and I'm coping fine.
No,
Yeah.
his is on level 7 now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not all a competition. Hey, we need to
It
talk about.
is, actually.
We need to talk about. So we went for a training run. Speaking of
Yeah.
the run, we went for a training run together the other day, and you said something very interesting to me. We ran past a knobs school, like a private school that has
A
two-
knob school.
Yeah, a private school that has too much money, and I noticed a voice talking to us, and I'm like, "What is that voice?" And it was a camera that said, as we ran past, "You are under surveillance."
That
And I
was from the golf course. That wasn't from the school. But anyway, yes.
Was it? Sorry, a knobs
Different
golf
time.
course.
Just later in life.
Yeah. The same
same
boys become the old boys. Keep the slacks, boys. You'll need them on the course.
And the blazer, you might win one.
Caddy's not welcome. And you said to me, hey, do you need to pee? It came out of nowhere. And I said, no. And you said, because that's where I pee usually. And I said,
I've spoken about this on the show. Sometimes when I'm running, I need to pee, and I have a spot I go to because you can't see it's like it's obscured.
Yeah,
obscured?
Wait, hold on.
But wait,
Yeah.
it's obscured, but it's in view of the camera that says
Oh
you
my
are
gosh.
under
That
surveillance.
camera's new though. I don't think I've peed in front
Yeah,
of
they
the
probably
camera.
put it there because people keep pissing.
Yeah. Who
And
is
do you know what's
pissing
so
all the time?
funny is I've got one of my friends staying with me at the moment, and I went for a run, and when she went for a walk yesterday, and she said, I need to pee along the way. And I said, where'd you pee? And she goes, just at that little bit, the cement. And I said, I know, near the bridge. She goes, yep. So I think that's for multiple people. I think that's the peeing spot for the run.
It's not. It's not. It's just not. It's a very public place. And you said to me, I pee here. And I said, why don't you just go down further where you're actually hidden? And you said, because this way I can see when people are coming.
Yes.
And I'm
it
like,
makes sense.
But just go down to the hidden bit.
No, because it's a bit snaky down there. It's down a hill. It's a bit snaky. Yeah.
And then,
Anyway, it was funny because I posted yesterday. It's very hard to concentrate with these things squeezing my legs.
I
It's
know.
like taking the oxygen away from my... Oh, my God. Oh, it's hard.
From your what?
I don't know, my brain.
No, it should be
thumping.
pumping the blood into your brain.
Oh, it doesn't feel like that.
I feel red-faced.
Anyway, I posted yesterday because I found the run that I did yesterday very, very hard. But I also was I was hungry and I was busting to go to the toilet from about the halfway mark. And I did this post saying, my bladder after 3 babies is holding on for dear life. Will I make it to the end? And I decided not to have a little pit stop like I normally do, because when we do the Big 5 in South Africa, we're running with the Big 5 animals. So there'll be lions and stuff and hippos. I can't be just squatting like along the track where there's a chance a lion will come and eat my butt. And so I was like, I've got to practice.
Eat my butt. That's so specific. Why
That's
not
the bit
just
that's out,
They
'cause you're
don't
peeing.
start at the butt.
But I'll be out peeing, so I'll be
But-
mooning
but
it, so
also-
it'll eat my butt first. Anyway, so then I was like, I'm going to see if I can hang
sounds like
on.
you're presenting rather than peeing.
So then I thought I'll try and hold on. But then when I posted this, all these people started messaging me, telling me that they have issues with incontinence because it's quite common. I mean, I just need to go on a trampoline. In fact, sneeze or laugh and things happen that I've got no control over.
Those boots
And-
are a rental, by the way.
Yeah. Can I ask a vulnerable question?
Yeah.
So you've just said when you sneeze or laugh,
Yeah.
you pee yourself. Have I ever made you pee yourself from laughter? Because this is about to,
To be
hurt my
fair, after our show, on the odd occasion, I go home with wet pants.
Got it. Yeah.
No, but it's really
Making women wet with an asterisk. Not in the desired fashion.
But heaps of people were telling me they have to run with pads on, not like because they've got their periods, but just to deal with the incontinence when they go
Yes.
for a run. One of the girls here suggested that maybe I wear my period undies that I have
I thought
to run in.
I thought you actually said that. I
No,
thought you said
no.
I'm not wearing. I thought you made the bold stance. You said I'm not wearing a pad while I'm running. I'll just wear my period under.
No, I didn't. It was a suggestion.
Okay, so
was
are
a
you going to
serving
take?
suggestion.
Are you going to?
Serving suggestion.
No,
Yeah,
but
what's the meal?
But I did. So you joked before about running in nappies. I did wonder whether that's a solution
So tough.
for anyone
You asked
if
to
they
turn 'em
do
up.
long runs, like if they have to do like ultra things. Is there any time when running in a nappy is appropriate?
So they the Tour de France. They call it nature stops. So often in the commentary, you won't notice it unless you're looking for it. But those guys have to get off their bikes and pee and occasionally poop on the side of the road.
Yeah. So what if they had nappies on? They wouldn't have to.
Yeah, but then you'd sit in it.
But sorry, for them it's just about winning in time.
And what's
They
it
can't
about for
feel what's
you?
happening down there
What's-
anyway. They've just been
what's
riding
it about for you? Exhibitionism.
Amy, what are you calling about?
Well, I just got home from the grocery store
Yeah.
and I just had to do a small grocery shop. And I went to the toilet before I left,
Yeah.
as I always do. And then some little kid made me laugh while I was halfway through the grocery store. And I had to leave my shopping cart, run to the dirty old public toilet
Oh,
because I nearly wet myself.
I
and
know.
you've just brought it home to all of us women who suffer from this problem, and people just don't get it.
I don't
So,
get it.
Amy,
It's so annoying.
this is why it's important to talk about. Do you run with pads?
No, I don't, but I will from now on.
Okay.
Do you run, Amy?
I have just started running, and I've
Good on you.
I've just started.
Was that to
playing
the public
netball.
toilet?
Oh, netball would be stop-start. That would be pain.
Stop, start, and I'm nearly 60, and I now have to wear a pad when I play netball because I nearly wet myself playing a couple of weeks ago.
Some of my friends have had the sling put in, although there was a version of it that then had major problems. No, not the sling. The netting. Anyway, it's for people that have
Prolapses.
prolapses and stuff. And urinary issues. But anyway, a couple of friends have had sling done because they literally couldn't even walk fast without their bladder just
So
having kids, they say. It'll be fun, they say.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. So, what do we do? Because do we invent sports jocks that aren't necessarily period undies but are catchers?
It's not a bad idea. They're just going to be period undies, though. What's the difference? Period
guess
undies
I'm
are
asking.
revolutionary.
Really?
Revolutionary. Like this generation of kids that can go to school and not have to have pads and tampons with them. Period undies are life-changing.
Would you like me to wear a pad in solidarity?
Yes, that would be.
When we
I don't
run
know
on
if
the Big
pads when
Five.
running are an answer. Anyway, 13 10 60. I'm interested to know whether anyone has ever run with a nappy on, whether that's just something that's ever happened. Remember that woman that drove across the country? I think she went to actually
Sorry,
kill her partner. Actually.
she'd killed someone.
Oh, she'd killed and she was fleeing with a nappy on in America. Anyway, up next,
That's
though,
a
we're going to
weird
speak
thing to
to
bring
a
into
girl
it.
called Lisa who has got the solution for me and for anyone that is running and having problems
Tommy's
with
had something
incontinence.
similar.
We're going to ask
Yes,
her the
that's
solution
true.
for that up next. But 13 10 60, do you have a similar issue when you run?
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Carrie and Tommy driving you home for your Tuesday afternoon. If you're just joining us, Tommy.
Incontinence, we're discussing.
I can't get close enough to the
No,
mic.
we've also got recovery boots on because we're marathon trainers and you
can't get over.
can't get across to the mic. Sarah, what are you calling about?
I've had 4 children,
Yep.
and if I have a cold or if because I play soccer, I have to wear a pad. If I
you
know
do?
a cold's coming, I wear a pad.
Have you
all the
thought
time.
about period undies?
I have actually just recently bought them, and I am going to play soccer on Friday night. So
Give
I'm
'em a
going to
crack,
give it
Sarah.
a go and see how it goes.
Yeah, good on you,
Hey,
Sarah.
Sarah, do you reckon there's a... Oh, sorry, I'm struggling because I've got these boots, which are wonderful on. Do you think the idea of sports jocks is a good idea for women?
If they work if somebody could figure them out like period undies,
It would
and
be the
so
same
would it,
thing.
Then
It
I
honestly would be
I
the same.
would. Yeah, well, apparently
but-
you can wear them for incontinence
But-
period undies.
So forgive my ignorance, Sarah, but I do have a question for you. Is accidental leakage, I'm going to call it, as big as if you were just
It
go to the
depends
toilet?
what flow. The period undies come in different flow levels.
Do they?
Yes, and they can
That's
absorb
good.
different amounts of liquid. And for some women, they have light
Yeah.
periods. Some women, they have really heavy periods, and they're pretty amazing.
That
their
sounds good.
absorption. Overnight ones. Good on you, Sarah. We've got an anonymous caller that's called up. Hello, anonymous.
Hello, how you going?
Good. What are you calling about?
I was suggesting looking into laser for that incontinence issue. I've had it done myself and it works wonders.
What do you mean, laser what?
Internal laser.
Oh, wow.
So it just forgive my words, but tightens everything.
Essentially, so it can work for just intimacy reasons, it can work for prolapses, and it can also work for incontinence.
Oh,
How do they do an internal laser?
I was a laser technician, so I can tell you exactly how they do it. So it's inserted like you're getting a pap smear with a speculum.
Yeah, and then
And the
is there a
speculum.
camera?
No camera. So it's just basically inserted and then lasers turned around to get obviously the whole 360, so you're not missing any parts of the tissue. Then the speculum slightly turned, so then you can get the areas between the speculum.
Oh my
It all takes
God.
about 30 to 40 minutes, depending on the severity. You could need between 1 to 3 treatments. But
Yeah.
I can tell you myself, I've had a little boy who wasn't so little, and yeah, it definitely has helped me.
Does it
for
hurt?
all of the reasons. No, it's kind of hot because you don't have the nerve endings deep up in there,
Ah.
so it's just heat you really feel.
God, there's so many things that just women aren't told are options for us to try in life. Like we just all
Yeah.
walk around peeing our pants in pain, having issues when we get intimate, all these things. And there's things we can do. No one says,
Can Can I go back? Because I feel like I've been done an injustice here.
Why?
Because I asked, is there a camera involved?
Yeah.
And both you and Jessie laughed at me for the suggestion. Anonymous, that's not the stupidest question, is it?
No, but because it is obviously quite a small area that you're going into, a camera you probably wouldn't really be necessary. It's more just, I guess, going off, because like I said, I've been on both ends of it.
Yeah, sure.
Going off the feel of it. So once the speculum's in place, it really can't move anywhere. So the
Sure.
laser fits smoothly into that. So there really is no need for view. It's just kind of going off the position of the speculum, the person's body.
Oh,
Great, thank
fascinating.
you so much. Just before we go, because we're almost out of time, but Lisa has a suggestion. Lisa, we've just heard laser treatment's a suggestion there for incontinence. What are you suggesting?
Oh, Carrie, I tell you, I'm no laser specialist. I'm a glass artist, so I don't know anything about that. But I had a client the other day that was late because she'd had Botox in her vajayjay.
Oh, I've heard that. I've heard of it in your
So
armpits
they
to
can
stop sweating.
Botox it.
They
Yeah,
can, and
well-
it helps you
But
helps
how
tighten the
do you
muscles
tell
or
when
something.
she's surprised?
Well, I don't know. Are you looking for that?
Carrie and Tommy.
Because yesterday on the show we had lovely Nisha call in because we were talking about when kids can absolutely
so funny.
cut you down. And this insult, I think, it's hard because you don't want to necessarily encourage it because it hurts your feelings, but it is incredibly funny from a young...
And accurate.
And
Well, she said it was accurate. We can't see her.
Jesus Christ. When you start doing
Holy
hot girl
on.
stuff on our listeners. Anyway, this is what Nisha had to say.
So I was feeding my niece for at the time, and I was like, hey, it's time to have your lunch. It's lunchtime, have your food. And she turns around and says to me, hey, maybe you should get your eyebrows divorced.
It's so funny.
And she did. She then went and got her monobrow waxed as a result of comments from her niece.
Yeah, she never used the word monobrow.
Well, that's what it is, isn't it, when your eyebrows are joined together?
I know, but she didn't say that.
Well,
Again, you're just doing hot girl stuff and
what
you're just
would-
negging.
If they were going to be
Nisha.
divorced, they must have been joined together. And if your brows are joined
Understandable
together,
from
it's
a
called a
4-year-old.
monobrow, isn't it?
Kids sometimes get stuff wrong.
Maybe
don't
I was the niece, you know. It was back in the day.
they? So now you're doing young hot girl stuff? What's happening here? I remember it was years ago, we were at family Christmas and my brother is a smoker and my niece was on his lap and just turned to him and just looked him right in the eyes and goes, why does your breath smell like poo?
Did it make him stop?
No. Oh, no.
It's like Addie all the time calls my tummy, my tummy is wobbly like jelly. She calls it her squishmallow.
Yeah.
And she rolls it, she nestles in. Sometimes when we're out, she just goes, give me your tummy, I need a bit of your tummy. It's like a little fix. And she lifts up my top and just
a
like
hit?
rolls her face in it for a while. It's cute, but I'm like,
No, it's not. But underneath that jelly, there's hard abs, right?
Yeah.
There's
washboard.
heaps of funny burns on the internet too. There's one here from Professional Warrior. The 6-year-old said, I love you. And this woman said, I love you too. And the 6-year-old said, I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to my donut.
Was that from Professional Warrior?
Yeah, that's what it's called. That's what her Pro Warrior is her
Pro Warrior?
is her
Good on her.
handle on X.
It feels weird calling
It
it X,
does.
doesn't it? I got one from Gracie. I told my nephew a watermelon was going to grow in his stomach because he ate some of the seeds. And I kid you not, he looked me straight in the eyes and said, nope, because there's no sunlight. So you're wrong and college has failed you. And then she finishes, he's 7.
Evie wears sunscreen every morning.
Yeah.
And when I said to her, oh, that's so good, honey. Why do you wear it? And she said, so I don't get skin like you.
Oh. Also,
She's
you
right.
are the first,
Like, she's
you're the
actually
first
right.
parent to ever ask their kid, why are you wearing
No.
that?
As if, like, I've been telling her to wear sunscreen
Why are you
her
wearing
whole
that?
life.
Why are you wearing that hat, you dork?
Nerd.
What's that, a rashy? 131060. I want to talk about kid burns. When as a kid just insulted you and it's been so funny and so brutal at the same time. I'd love to hear your stories. Give us a call, 131060.
Carrie and Tommy.
For your Tuesday, Arvo, it's Carrie and Tommy, and on 131060, Kid Burns.
Yes, it's because Nisha called yesterday and it was very funny but very cutting. This is what she got told.
So I was feeding my niece for at the time, and I was like, hey, it's time to have your lunch. it's lunchtime, have your food. And she turns around and says to me, hey, maybe you should get your eyebrows divorced.
It's very good.
So good.
G'day, Taryn.
So clever.
G'day, how are you?
Yeah, very good. Has a little person cut you deep?
Absolutely. So last year I was getting ready for a job interview, put a bit of effort into my appearance,
Yep.
and I asked my 5-year-old daughter what she thought, if I looked any good, and she told me that I looked like a potato with hair.
What were you wearing, Taryn?
Just a corporate dress, and I had straightened my hair, and I had done a full face of makeup.
Was it like a beige dress or something?
No, it was green.
Are you
that's so funny.
Taryn? And I don't mean to dig down into the truth of the burn, but are you pale?
No.
If you were to look in the mirror, if you were to look in the mirror, Taryn, in that moment, is there any truth to the comment?
There's no truth. She's just savage.
It's so savage. And how did it make you feel? Were you able to wash it off, or were you like, oh, that's ruined my day?
No, I think the humour in it just stuck with me.
Yeah.
And then I ended up getting the job, so happy days.
Yes.
Sucked in, child.
Yeah. I've got a
They love
full-time
potatoes.
I've got a full-time job at the potato factory. Thank you very much. Thanks, Taryn. G'day, Joe.
G'day, how you going?
Yeah, very good. What happened?
Well, my son burnt the barber.
Yeah. Tell us.
He's autistic, so we weren't too far into the haircut, and he sort of said, wait, stop, and asked if the barber had any minties, and I'm mortified already. And so the barber went and grabbed some minties out of the kitchen, came back and handed it to him, and he's like, no, not for me. Your breath stinks. Oh, God, I wanted to walk out of there. And left.
I mean, there's so many clients after that would have been very thankful to your son, Joe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was gold.
How did the barber take it?
Oh, he just looked at me horrified, and I'm like, autism, mate, sorry. It is what it is.
Autism, sorry. Did he have the minty?
He did have a couple, yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Good one, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
What about Sky? Hey, Sky.
Hi, how are you?
Good. When were you burnt by a little person?
So at the time my son was 6 and I was out of the shower and sort of just in, my bra and undies and whatever else, and he came into my bedroom and he wanted to know why it looked like I had popped bubble wrap on my bum.
Oh my gosh.
Our lovely producer's just written cellulite, just in case we didn't know what you were talking about, Sky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
we're
I was
aware.
Actually, that's cellulite, thank you. And he's like, oh, so you're just fat. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm not even, but that's fine. It was really bad. And then I was taking my makeup off and he's like, you should leave that on. You look better with it.
Oh, hey.
So brutal from the reason that they're here. Like, as in, like, that cellulite, mate, like, that helped make you.
You did that, yeah.
You did that.
So, Sky,
yeah.
if this makes you feel better, I went to the doctor this morning because I needed to get a medical for a job. And I saw all his things on the wall, like everything he was qualified for. And one of them was all this laser, like cellular removal stuff. And I said to him, because I've stacked on a bit of weight, and I said to him, I've got cellulite on my stomach. Can you do something about this? And I showed him my stomach, and I
cellulite on your stomach.
Yeah, and I expected him to say, "You're welcome, Carrie." And I expected him to say, "Oh, you don't need this." And he said, "Yeah, I can fix that." And I've had no kids.
Give us a look at your cellulite on your tummy.
No, thanks.
I don't think you do. I think you've got body dysmorphia.
Well, the doctor said he could fix it.
Yeah, but he just wants to make a quick buck.
Right.
Cheer up. You're fine.
Sorry, I'm not. I was trying to be inclusive. And anyway, you go, Carrie.
Hey, Gwen, how are you?
Hi, good, thank you. And you?
Yeah,
where have you got cellulite, Gwen?
Oh, don't even ask.
When did a little person burn you?
A while ago, I was looking to get a tattoo, and it was when the tramp stamps had just sort of come out, so lower back there. And my daughter goes, "Why don't you just get wide load?"
Oh.
How old was your daughter at the time?
About 11. About 11. So I thought it was good, though, so I just laughed. I still haven't got a tattoo, though.
It also sounds like an instruction.
Oh.
Probably.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Carrie and Tommy.
And so you were doing someone else's job.
Okay,
That's what you said.
13, 10, 60. If you have lost something that you worked for a long time on just before you're about to hand it in, I need to have someone empathise with me, sympathise with me, because
No one's going to relate to this story.
yes, they would. People create things all the time. I was creating.
People lie all the time.
Yeah, you think people are gonna relate to the fact that your digital producer has to now fix because
No.
you attempted to edit a video because you're an influencer
no,
now?
hold on. No, I'm not
Fix
an
is
influencer.
generous.
I'm cutting up a reel at the moment, a video for
No, you're
the
not.
big. Wait, just let me get. I don't like when you don't let me get through my story. Okay, I've been filming some of the people who are doing the Big 5 run with us. So
Yes.
we've got amazing people on board. Sam Wood, Elodie Pullen, we've got Trent Cotchin, all these awesome people. And I've been trying to catch up with them one-on-one, and go running with them to hear their reasons why and their story and
Yes,
why they've joined it.
amazing
And I did an incredible interview with Trent Cotchin where he revealed something that he hasn't revealed to anyone about a health scare that he'd had himself, which has prompted his involvement in the Big 5.
Yes.
And we went, to be fair, I was going to try and selfie film it because I wanted to look raw, and then I had to get someone along to film it, one of my friends, because I realised the selfie filming looked crazy. Anyway, but we filmed all these bits together. There was leaf blowers going, so the audio's not great quality, and I brought it back. And I've edited this whole interview down to these bite-sized bits, and then I've learnt in Reels and Instagram how to push them all together. I put music with it. I put words over the top. I've somehow put images over it. Yes, I've learned how to do it. And Eli, our web guy, normally does that digital stuff, but he's got so much work on, and you give him so much of your stuff to do that I was like, I'm
Hang
going
on.
to learn.
Can we get Eli in for a second?
Yeah, he's always filming stuff for you.
He's actually not. Can we get him in? I would like this is a miscarriage of justice. Eli, when is the last time you personally filmed something for
He's
me?
always helping you.
No, he has in the past, I agree. But recently, when?
I reckon maybe when you bought the limo. I reckon back then.
Yeah, so that's years ago.
Yeah.
And how much have you been doing for Carrie?
Daily.
Yeah.
Sorry, who organised your 40th birthday party?
What, Annabelle.
Yes.
I paid her for it.
Yeah,
Are
I
you-
paid him for the last video I got him
You
to do for me.
can't say what you're going to pay.
Anyway,
Eli.
the point of what I'm saying is I was trying to do it myself because I didn't want to waste his time. And then I asked him for
If I
some
offered
tips.
Annabelle the same payment, I'd be arrested.
I asked him for some tips because I was having some trouble, and in doing it, somewhere along the line, I've lost the video. I spent hours on it. It gave me flashbacks to when I'd done an entire assignment at school, and it got to the last day, and then I lost it on my computer, and then I had to redo.
That never happened.
It did. It happened all the time when we were growing up. Did you never do assignments and forget to press save?
No, I just didn't do assignments.
Oh my God, it happens all the time. You do a big chunk of work and then you forget to press save. Anyway, so now I've had to ask Eli to do the whole video.
When you said that it was hours worth of work,
It was hours worth of work.
Eli?
I sat at the hairdresser today for 2.5 hours, and all I did was work on that video.
Eli, how many minutes would it take to do that video? 6.
I didn't say he's not better at it than me. It's his job.
I just
That's
wanted
why
everyone
I
to
said
be clear.
I'm
It's
doing
not his
trying
job.
somebody else's job.
It's not his
job
job.
is digital. He's the digital guy.
Not for you personally.
Oh my God, it's the Carrie and Tommy show. My name's in the title.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not for the show. Trent,
It is.
It's you and
How
Trent
much are we
Cotchin.
talking about Big 5 on the show?
Yeah, I know. I didn't.
You don't do anything in your own life. What are you even talking about? You're pot calling kettle.
Pot kettle works. Yeah, that's fair.
does.
Yeah, that's fair.
13, 10, 60. Do you feel my pain? When have you spent hours on something, hours and hours, only to lose it at the last minute? Yes, our producers are good thinking. CB.
It's your charity, mate.
CB for BC,
your
big5.com. If you want to donate, CB for BC, big5.com is where you donate. Is that right? Yeah, that's right.
Got to check with the producers.
Got to check. Give us a call. When did you spend hours on something only to lose it at the last minute?
Carrie and Tommy.
So I'm in a bit of a stress because
No, you're not. Web guy Eli.
Oh, I'm not. Okay, so
You've
I've had my
outsourced.
problem fixed now because I have a web guy that can help me. But I've spent hours trying to do a reel. I'm not good at this tech stuff. I'm not good at Instagram. I don't have someone that does my own Instagram. I do it myself.
Maybe you should try making your content on like Plenty of Fish or eHarmony or something more of the generation.
Sorry, who does your content for your Instagram?
Not
I've
me.
met her.
Oh, Tess. Yeah, she's
Yes.
great.
So I do my own
She's
stuff.
great.
And today I lost all of my hard work. Roxanne, what happened to you?
So the other day, it's actually taken me 2 days to do it.
Hang on, Roxanne, just one second, because I think we need to set the scene. Have you got maybe Everybody Hurts the REM? Roxanne, just 1 second while we give this the gravitas.
Because Roxanne, I started prep work on mine last Friday and Saturday, so this has been a long time coming too. These reels, I tell you, you want a bit of REM.
Yeah.
Everybody Hurts.
Yeah, I just think
it's a safe space to talk about
It's a safe space.
our
and
pitfalls. Yeah.
Roxanne, go for it.
Okay, so my dog passed away not long ago, and because I've got a daughter, I'm back and forth trying to do the Instagram reel, and I had all these photos, and I had the song, and I had just finished it, and I don't know what happened, and I went back through my phone to do it again, and I lost everything, so I had to do it all over again. It spent me 3 hours, and I was up until 1 o'clock in the morning finishing it.
Now, Roxanne, we're going to be really honest with you.
I didn't know.
We thought you were going to. Your producer said it was just a reel of your dog.
I didn't know.
So
your
we were
dog
going to be
had passed.
playful about the fact that you were just doing a reel of some cute pics of your dog, and then you opened with "My dog died," and we were not ready for that. And now we're all feeling
it was a reel. It was a reel.
No,
but
I
it was
know,
like
but your dog's not here, Roxanne. You've lost more than your reel. You've lost your poor, beautiful pooch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Roxanne, do you know, and this is far too intimate to share, and I probably shouldn't, but I have 2 dogs and they're brothers. And do you know, every day I take them down to the park twice, and I reckon every day I have a cry because I look at them playing together and I picture the day where one of them will die, and I can't imagine what life is going to be like for the other one. And it stresses me out so much. So I'm so sorry that you lost.
No, that's okay. I have another dog too, and
we're back.
She doesn't know. I think she's got a little bit of anxiety at the moment, but it was actually like last minute, and I was in Sydney when she was sick, so I had to fly back from Sydney to Queensland, from the airport to the vet, and then the next day had to sort out cremation, and then I went back to Sydney for my uncle who also died, and then a wedding.
Oh. Okay, it's been a mixture of emotions, Roxanne.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for giving us a call, and all the best with all of it, Roxanne.
Roxanne, we were just having a playful time, and now you're talking
There's
about
heaps,
your
there's
dog and your
heaps.
uncle. Roxanne, can we give Roxanne something? Can we please give Roxanne something? Make her day feel a bit better.
Get her a dog.
Like, can you cut her a reel?
Cut her a reel. Roxanne, thank you so much for getting involved. G'day, Jessica.
Hi.
Jessica, go for it.
I'm like, what happened? Not that.
What happened to you, Jessica?
So mine was about my wedding, actually. It wasn't a digital disaster.
Okay.
I had been collecting some beautiful different vases for the centerpieces. So each table was going to have a beautiful, stylish, different kind of vase. And I'd been going to secondhand stores all around for about 3 months, and I had the box in my car, and I went to get another 2 or 3. I found this beautiful antique shop. And then this bastard cut in front of me as I was driving. I had to slam the brakes on, and the whole.
I'm so bored. Sorry, thank you, Jessica.
Oh, but she lost
Let's
all
go
the vases. I know after our first caller, it
was
it
tough.
makes.
It was very
but that
tough.
would be so frustrating.
Yeah,
just you've been
I
collecting
get it.
all those
I
vases.
get it. I get it. G'day, Jason.
Hi guys, how are you?
We're pretty good. Talk to us.
So, early 20s.
Yeah.
I remember being at this bar one night, and I talked to this beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And it was like hours.
What did she look
and
like?
I know,
Jace,
Tommy.
What did she look like? Talk to us.
Oh, just stunning, blonde.
What were
blue
her eyes like? Swimming pool?
Oh, just, you could fall into it. But Tommy, see, I reckon you, definitely you can. I reckon you'd be on board with this. You'd understand this. Carrie, not so much.
Yeah.
But then after hours of just drinking and talking, she just got up and walked away.
Oh my God. Never to
And
see
you know
again.
what? This happened quite a lot in my 20s. I don't know. All those wasted hours.
Yeah.
So, Carrie, can you be that blonde
My
with the
name's
blue eyes? Please?
Kerry, Jason is reaching out to
Carrie?
you.
Carrie?
Carrie.
That's better.
Carrie, Jason
Yeah.
is
It's
confessing
my
his
Aussie
love.
accent, all right? Just get settled in. No, we're over.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Jace,
There we are.
Jace, you've got.
Can we go
you've
back
got-
to Roxanne?
No, hang
No.
on, hang on, because Jason, this is the only time in his life
Yeah.
he'll have a direct microphone to you,
Mhm.
and I believe he wants to tell you how he feels.
No,
that
she's
right?
not a redhead, sorry.
Nah, sorry. See ya.
You just said she was blonde before. What's happened today?
What do you mean?
I don't care.
Roxanne,
Okay,
are you back?
Roxanne. Is Roxanne back?
Yes, I'm back.
Roxanne, you were the most amazing caller, and it was a real roller coaster ride. And we want to give you just a little something today to bring a smile to your face. What have we got? $100.
Roxanne.
We have to check. We don't have much of a budget, so we're going to check with our promo team.
No.
No,
Carrie and I. Carrie and I.
Something.
Carrie and I can-
$200.
Carrie and I can
Roxanne,
just pitch in.
$200 coming your way, and we're sorry about all the stuff you've been going through.
Oh, I just came for a phone call. I didn't expect that. Now you're going to make me cry. Sorry.
Oh, Roxanne.
Well, Roxanne, enjoy the cash. I'm sorry for the loss. And again, it took a turn we were not expecting. So if it does anything, go out and have a good time, have a nice
Okay,
dinner.
it's
on
too
us.
much now.
No,
Thank
Roxanne.
you. You had 12 amazing years.
Yeah, but I've got more thoughts, and they start
Stop
here.
talking, Tommy.
Carrie and Tommy.
Driving you home from 3 till 6, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
Isn't there something funny about when your mouth expects something and it gets delivered something else?
You going to
So
take this one?
the closest thing I can think of
Mhm.
is if you're not expecting something to be hot or cold, and it's hot or cold.
Or you're not expecting the flavour of something, or
Or if you think spice, I reckon. Like if you think that's guacamole and it's, what's the spicy green one?
Wasabi.
Wasabi, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Who makes that mistake? Who's
But you're
going
not
to
eating wasabi at Mexican.
That's and I
and
mean,
you're not having guacamole at Japanese. How
no,
are you
but
making
if it's on
that
like
mistake?
a grazing table and there's a
You're
dip
not,
there.
There's not a pot of guacamole the
Also-
size of wasabi or vice versa.
Also, if you're on a grazing table, oh yeah, those grazing tables of sashimi, corn chips, and guac.
Well, sometimes, to be fair, I'm going to back you up here.
Thank you.
Grazing tables can have a mix of cultures.
How are you never on my team, even when we were on the same team? Then?
Anyway, I had a funny thing happen yesterday at the coffee shop, and it was funny how overwhelmed I was with what happened when it's not even something that bad. It's just my mouth wasn't expecting it.
Tell me.
So I was drinking out of a coffee cup,
Mhm.
and I like to get my even if I'm sitting at a cafe,
Yeah, get it. You get it. In
I get it in a takeaway cup.
Hates the
because-
planet.
No, it's not about hating the planet. It's
I thought you told me it was the other day.
It's two different reasons. Hey,
You said
I
down-
helped
down with-
eradicate the plastic bag, okay?
Oh, my
which
God.
was a real mistake.
What a crime. You
When
have
I use my
made-
brown paper Coles bags and they fall apart, I'm like, damn you, Waleed.
Then it's Waleed's fault.
I know.
But no, I like my cup. I like the, is it not the
The
aesthetic?
plastic.
What's the feeling on your mouth? What do you call that?
The tacticity.
The tacticity, is that a word?
Well, is tactile
The
tacticity?
mouthfeel.
I
The
like the
mouthfeel.
feel of drinking coffee through the texture of the lid of
Plastic
a takeaway
Yes,
cup.
because you imagine that's going to go up a turtle's nose.
But
in
I
the ocean.
also have had young children for many years. I've been parenting for 17 years. And when they're sitting on your lap at a coffee shop, I always fear I'm going to drop boiling coffee on them or tea. So I always used to get it in a takeaway cup so that it was less chance it could spill on them when they grabbed my cup or whatever. Also, I take so long to drink it. I don't know why I'm defending myself.
so
but-
much, like too much now.
No, I don't like it. I don't like drinking cold coffee. So if I had it in a coffee cup, if it takes me a while to drink it, it stays warm. So
Yes.
there's the reasons why,
Yeah,
Your Honour,
Wait,
that
does
I
it stay?
have.
Does it stay warmer
Yeah,
in
it
a
does.
takeaway cup?
Oh, trust me,
warmer than a keep
because
cup?
it doesn't have the open air to get in and make
But
it
I would have
cool.
thought the ceramic.
Trust me.
Okay,
Trust
sorry.
me.
Warmer
Sorry.
than a keep cup?
A keep cup's also a good option. Great option, guys.
Yeah, but that would save the world.
Great option. I'm just never good at remembering to wash it out and bring it back the next time.
Yeah.
As well with my reusable bags. Anyway, the point is, I was at the table drinking it, and I'd been merrily drinking my coffee, and then I went to the bathroom and I came back and I took a sip and went, "Blah!" And my reaction was too much when I realised what was actually inside. But it's
Yeah.
just funny how when your mouth's expecting something, and instead I got this sandy, gritty, choky stuff in my coffee.
Ooh, hot.
And what had happened was while I'd been at the toilet, my daughter had taken the lid off and used my coffee cup as the receiver for the pencil sharpenings. And she sharpened an entire pencil case of pencils into my coffee cup. And I went to drink it. But it's just funny because it's only pencil sharpenings. It's not going to kill me. But it's just funny
Did
how
you
when your mouth
drink more of
expects
it?
something. No, it was a real conundrum though because I still wanted my coffee.
Yeah.
And it was full of shavings. I didn't drink it. I'm not
Okay.
an animal.
It'd be so hard because when you wipe your bum, you don't know if it's poo or grey lid.
What?
When it comes out the other end.
Oh.
Good question. I
Would
wonder
you get
what it does.
splinters? You could get lead
At your
poisoning.
bum. No, can you still? They're not made with that anymore, are they?
Grey lids. Are they not made
Oh,
with
I
lead?
think it's
I feel like
graphite or
they did
something.
something because all these kids were too many kids were eating pencils, you know.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Driving you home for your Tuesday afternoon, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
With CommBank Yellow, you score even more. More recognition for you and benefits for your business too. It's their way of thanking you for banking with CommBank. Ongoing eligibility and T's and C's apply.
Carrie and Tommy's live for free.
Carrie and Tommy's live for free.
Now that we've got Carrie and Tommy's live for free.
This is fun because a year's worth
Oh,
of free fuel.
What a difference that would make
Yes.
to your weekly budget.
Yeah, I
Are we
agree.
going to give someone a call now?
Yeah,
You
all they
got to
have
make
to do.
sure you answer the phone with
Yellow.
and then you go in the chance to win on Friday a year's worth of free fuel.
And when we say in with the chance, there's only going to be a few people. So you've basically got a 1 in 3, 4 chance.
And it's not just like a one-off, we'll pay you fuel for the week.
It's a year.
It's a year's
Yep.
worth of petrol.
An amazing prize. Jesse, do you want to punch in the first number? So again, if they don't say yellow, they get nothing.
Yellow.
Ooh. I'm a bit confused at what that was.
I'm not.
Can you just go one more time for us?
Yellow.
Yellow. Hey, Heather.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, so good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Great to hear from you guys.
How good would a year's worth of free fuel be?
Oh my goodness, phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, it
how
was just
much would it change your life? You got a family of 4, yeah?
Yes, I do. I've got 2 young sons, 6 and 4. My husband and I just average Joe Blows doing their thing, trying to get through life, trying to, pay off the mortgage and everything that comes with the weekly bills that arrive. So, if there was anything, I just couldn't even answer the question. It just seems too good to be true. Like, to have something paid off that is a weekly cost,
I know. Oh,
always there. Yeah, it just would be phenomenal.
And so, Heather, talk to us a bit because obviously, for some people, that might mean they get to save that money and go on a holiday or something like that. But for some people, it just means a little less stress, and that money needs to get spread across all of the other bills and stuff that you need to pay. What will it mean for you?
Ideally, yes, it would mean something fun. I do like, there is sometimes where some months that's a lot tighter than others, and that extra cash would definitely need to go to somewhere else. But this is like, if I won this is a competition. It's something that's, it's just a bonus. Like, it's something that would never happen, and I would like to make and keep that as a special opportunity that is a once in a lifetime thing. So I would really like to be able to save that extra that we are obviously using for fuel every week to send my family and I on some sort of little holiday, whether it's our first airplane ride together or, something like that. But just
Have you not been on a plane as a family of 4 yet, Heather?
No,
that would
we
be
haven't.
awesome.
It would be amazing, yeah.
Where would you
it doesn't
go?
have to be, I don't know. Bali would be amazing. I know that would be pretty special, but even if it's, still in Australia, that doesn't matter. But
Well, congratulations, Heather. You're one step closer to winning a year's worth of fuel. We'll chat to you again later this week where you will play to win.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the call.
We're going to make some more calls tomorrow, so make sure you go online and register through the Listener app. With CommBank Yellow, you score even more recognition for you and benefits for your business too. It's their way of thanking you for banking with CommBank. Ongoing eligibility and T's and C's apply.
Yellow.
Carrie and Tommy.
It is time.
For a back licking.
Oh, that too.
Mm.
But coming up right after the back licking, after these amazing
When's
tracks.
the last time you licked a back?
I don't know if I ever have licked a back.
I don't think I've ever had my back licked. Jesse?
Licking a hairy back's different to licking a back. Are you hair free or hairy?
I'm so, look at my arms.
Hairy.
Are you joking?
Oh, no?
Look at use your eyes.
I can see hair.
I'm the most unhairy man of all time.
Well, there, your back would be an enjoyable lick. Now it's gone weird, hasn't it? It's gone from you hairy to.
But also,
How about
do
Jesse?
you honestly look at my arm and
smooth
think
as
that
a baby bottom over there.
are your eyes broken?
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Jesse, I'm trying to say objectively, and
You're a gorilla.
this is not a brag thing because yours is more masculine. But I have like baby hair on my arm, and you've got man hair on your arm. And Carrie has seen that with her eyes and gone, yeah, that's got no hair. And for some reason, I got hairy arms.
Anyway, guys, you can fight about that later.
Show us
'cause
your arms.
Coming right up after these tracks.
Oi.
I've had
Oi.
full laser. We're giving away our first tickets to see Lady Gaga's Mayhem Ball in December. You and 3 lucky friends will be getting flown to Melbourne with 2 nights accommodation and
How
will be
good.
in attendance for Gaga's first Australian show in 11 years.
Yes.
So make sure you're standing by your telephone. Be prepared for our applause because one of you are on the edge of glory. And if you're the lucky winner, you might just dance. But one thing's for sure, you'll definitely be able to die with a smile. See what I did there?
Did you get through your whole list?
I did get through the whole list.
Is Edge of Glory a Gaga song?
I'm on the edge
Oh, yeah.
of glory.
Yes. Well
That was
done.
pretty good.
I
Here-
actually reckon you can sing.
Yeah, maybe I can. Here's a DJ Konski Gaga mix, though, just to pump us up before we give away the tickets.
Carrie and Tommy.
For your Tuesday Arvo, it is Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
Hello, monsters. This is Lady Gaga.
You've waited long enough, little monsters.
All you have to do while you're here is dance. That's it.
Lady Gaga presents
Mayhem definitely began here.
the Mayhem Ball. Live in Australia this December. Tickets and info at livenation.com.au.
Come and see me, Lady Gaga, live.
This is so exciting.
Going to see
because-
concerts is so fun. Going to see concerts with friends is even better. Going to see the concert you've been waiting for with friends and then having a whole weekend away with them. What better fun could that be?
What's it been, 10 years? Since
11 years.
11 years.
Since Lady Gaga has been down under.
How
We've got a
good.
trip to Melbourne for you and 3 mates to
Yes.
see Lady Gaga at her first Australian show.
Massive.
You get return flights, you get 2 nights accommodation, you get the weekend of a lifetime.
Yes, imagine if it was one-way flights.
I mean, if it meant that you got to go home with Lady Gaga, that'd be fun.
Yes.
Yes. She just adds you to her entourage.
So, because fill me in, because people have entered. So, right now, we're just going to call
Yep.
one of our entrants.
Yep.
And if they don't answer,
Mhm.
we just move on to the
Yep.
next.
Yep.
Cutthroat. Brutal.
Come, little monsters, be standing by your phone now. What? Why are you looking at me funny?
I don't know. The sentence, come little monsters, sounded...
That's what she calls them, her little monsters.
No, I know. It just sounded weird out of your mouth.
Yeah, it didn't feel
It sounded
natural.
like my mum saying the Facebook. So we're going to dial
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
What's your name?
Bella.
Oh, Bella. My name's Tommy. Hey, Carrie's here as well.
Hey, Bella.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hey, Bella, do you have any inkling? We should let you know as well. You're live on radio, so please don't swear at us. Do you have any inkling as to why we might be calling you?
Lady Gaga tickets?
Do you like Lady Gaga?
Yes.
It's been 11
Of
years.
course,
Carrie just
he
told me it's
doesn't.
been 11 years since she's been here. How amazing would it be to see her in concert?
I know. Oh my goodness.
And
She
all-
would be incredible.
Incredible, right? Also, how much better would it be if you got to bring 3 friends and have a whole weekend out with accommodation, flights, all those things?
That would be pretty incredible.
Well, that's good. We just wanted to check how good it would be, so we'll let you go, Bella.
Hopefully we'll call you back.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Have you hung up, Bella?
No.
You're still here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
What are you hoping for?
The tickets.
That's a lot to ask for, Carrie.
I know.
Maybe Bella, maybe you can convince Carrie because she is the boss here and she rules with an iron fist. So maybe you could convince Carrie to give you the tickets, I guess.
I could.
But you haven't.
No, she
But you
hasn't.
haven't.
So,
Okay,
sorry,
see-
Bella.
see you, Bella.
Sorry, Bella.
Bye.
She's gone.
Yeah.
So what do we do, Carrie? Because she answered, so technically
We're going to call back and give it to her.
she's
The fact that she didn't hang up too when we told her
I
to,
know.
I liked it.
I liked it
liked
too.
it. She was just like, no, I'm just going to
it was
stay
it was
here.
very stage 5 clinging, but I'm
Yeah,
here
yeah.
for the energy.
Yeah.
So let's
call her back.
Imagine if she doesn't answer. Hello,
Hi.
Bella.
Bella,
Hello.
I've changed my mind.
Have you?
You got to see Lady Gaga with 3 mates.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it.
Hey, one more thing.
Yes.
Bella. We've got someone on the line from the other side of the world.
Woo!
A very special guest
Oh my gosh.
that we thought you could do a quick interview with since you're such a big fan.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga, meet Bella. Nah, just kidding.
I was about to do my best Lady Gaga, and it was going to go.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, Bella. I'm not. If we get a Lady Gaga interview, I'm doing it. Not giving it to you. I'm just saying, as much as a fan as you are, but you will get to see her face to face in concert in Melbourne.
Oh my gosh, seriously, you guys had me there. I don't know why.
It had me as well. I started looking
Yeah,
around,
I was
panicked.
getting prepared. I was like, no, surely not Lady Gaga.
What was your Lady Gaga voice going to be?
So I was
T-shirt.
all I can think for American is, hey guys, we should have a kegger party.
That's not
And then I
Gaga.
was going to go female version of that. So it was like, hey guys, Lady Gaga here. Oh my God,
That's
Bella.
pretty good.
Oh my God, Bella, you come to see me in concert.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh my God, I've got to take off this meat dress that I'm wearing. Hey Bella, who are you going to take to the show?
My mum, she
Yeah.
loves Lady Gaga and she's been dying to go to a concert and yeah, we just couldn't get the money for it. And so I was like, I'm going to try and do my best and get these tickets. And, you know.
Well, Bella, guess what? You're going. It's all included. All the flights, accommodation, everything.
I can't believe it. I'm so shocked. I
Have the
did
best
not think.
weekend ever.
Oh, thank you so much, guys.
Good on you, Bella.
Thank you so much.
You've waited long enough, little monsters. Lady Gaga presents the Mayhem Ball live in Australia this December. Tickets are on sale now. Info is at livenation.com.au.
Follow Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little on socials at Carrie Tommy Show.
Bye.
Bye. Carrie and Tommy love a good deal, and CommBank Yellow has plenty. Cashbacks, discounts, and exclusive deals just for banking with CommBank. Say hello to CommBank Yellow today.